what I would say is, I just want to make sure that we continue to be an innovative company that can continue to move quickly, especially as we become a public company. This industry, the cryptocurrency industry, is just so new and it's evolving so quickly that we got to make sure that we don't get to a certain size where we start to slow down or become complacent. This is just getting started, and we've got to continue to innovate. So those are a few of the things I'd like to think about.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the upcoming direct listing for Coinbase. And this should be taking place sometime in April. And they will be under the ticker COIN or Coin. So a lot of people are looking forward to this one. And I just wanted to get into what they do, break them down a bit more, and if it would be a good buy come IPO date. Now let's get into it. So a bit about Coinbase straight from their website. They say that they're building the crypto economy, a more fair, accessible, efficient, and transparent financial system enabled by crypto. They started back in 2012 with the idea that anyone should be able to easily and securely send and receive Bitcoin. Today, they offer a trusted and easy-to-use platform for accessing the broader crypto economy. Some stats from their website as well. They have about 43 million verified users, 7,000 institutions, and 115,000 ecosystem partners in over 100 countries that trust Coinbase and their secure platform. So scrolling through their website, you can see that they're backed by the world's leading investors, and one caught my eye in particular, and that's Y Combinator. Now, I clicked onto their little link on their website, and they're actually a startup accelerator. They take a small stake in your startup, around 125 to 150K worth of funding. Then they identify companies who they think will make it through some initial building and scaling. Then they introduce you to larger investors who will invest millions into your startup and keep the ball rolling. If you look more onto who they have helped accelerate, they had early investments in Stripe, Reddit, Airbnb, DoorDash, Twitch, Instacart, and many others. So for them to be an early investor in Coinbase back in 2012 before this really took off is a great sign in my opinion. Something else that's great for Coinbase is they have a large TAM or total addressable market. It is pretty much unlimited to anyone who is interested in crypto. So I'm sure you guys have all seen the surge of Bitcoin throughout the last few months, and the rise in transaction volume and value for the entire cryptocurrency market just has increased exponentially. So during the first few months of 2021, we've seen more than $2 trillion worth of crypto asset trading volume, and this is only going to get bigger, especially as bigger institutions and bigger names get behind the idea of crypto, such as ARK Invest and Elon Musk. Now, Elon just tweeted the other day that you can now buy Tesla with cryptocurrency, and I do believe that crypto has the potential to be revolutionary and widely adopted. Coinbase is a platform used by the masses. We're talking retail users, institutions, and ecosystem partners. They all have access and ability to trade crypto over any smartphone, tablet, or computer. Now they can buy and sell over 45 cryptocurrencies in 40 plus countries around the world. They can also exchange cryptocurrencies for other cryptos through the platform without having to deposit any additional funds from your bank. In other words, they make it very easy and simple to buy crypto. The number of verified users on Coinbase has increased immensely going back to the start of 2018. And as of the end of 2020, 11.1% of all cryptocurrency was held within Coinbase. As far as Coinbase's top competitors go, their most notable on this list, I believe, are Binance, Bittrex, Bitfinex, and Kraken, as well as the others listed. Now we're going to get into some additional features that Coinbase offers, and we're going to start with the Coinbase Wallet. Now this is completely different from their primary app, but the purpose of this app is to store almost any cryptocurrency or even NFTs in your personal possession. The reason this is important is because with cryptocurrency, the value derives explicitly from who is holding it. Now, if you have a Bitcoin on Coinbase's exchange, I've even heard people say don't buy Bitcoin on Robinhood or Cash App because it's on their platforms. It's not technically in your possession, so it's technically not your Bitcoin. And the reason having something like a wallet is so important is because once you have that Bitcoin in your personal possession in that wallet, it's not in anyone else's possession but yours, so you own, that Bitcoin 100%. The next features would be Coinbase Save and Coinbase Cards. So with Coinbase Save, similar to how a bank would pay you a bit of interest for holding your money in there, Coinbase will pay users a bit of interest to hold USDC, a stable coin within Coinbase. And Coinbase Card is a Visa debit card funded by the assets in the user's Coinbase account, which reminds me a lot of the Cash App debit card, how if you have money in there, you can use the debit card, through their app. They also have similar tools for institutions as well, such as Coinbase Prime, Bison Trails, Coinbase Commerce, Coinbase Earn, and Rosetta. So if you want to look those up, they all have definitions that go along with them. Next, we're going to get into how Coinbase makes their money. They charge a fee on every transaction that takes place on their platform. That's a 2.99% transaction fee. Now, that transaction fee is how Coinbase generated $1.14 billion in revenue in 2020. They also make money from subscription and services revenue from custody and staking. And something else that I think is very positive is no matter what Bitcoin does, whether it's going to the moon or getting slaughtered, they'll be making money on volume. So whether people are buying or trading it, going sideways, it's going up or down, they'll still be able to make money off those fees. Touching on their financials a little bit, their total revenue did grow 139% to $1.27 billion in 2020. Their operating income did go positive in 2020 as well, which represents a 32% margin. Their net income also went positive in 2020, which represents a 25.2% margin. And Coinbase is already profitable, which is something I love to hear. Now hopping into this article Coinbase just released, and this is a prospectus that has Wall Street reevaluating the valuation. So the activities on the Nasdaq private market indicate a value as high as $77 billion within this past week, which is about $300 per share, up 33% from the private market IPO. Now, the value is starting to edge up towards $100 billion, which we've seen with most IPOs this past year coming out at valuations much higher than anticipated. In my opinion, the $100 billion valuation is a bit much and a bit insane. This could eventually make sense if Bitcoin and, Coinbase continue to move in the right direction, and that's assuming that there's no big drop in Bitcoin like we've seen in the previous years. This will definitely be a volatile stock just being connected to Bitcoin like we've seen with other mining stocks. So that's something you need to think about. When Bitcoin falls, this would likely fall too. Overall, I won't be buying the IPO. I think the valuation is a bit high at the moment, and I don't typically buy IPOs anyway just due to the overhype of the stock coming out. So I'll likely let it cool off, revisit it down the road, and see where we're at then. Like I do with most IPOs, they tend to cool off, lockup periods scare people, and you get a better entry then. So I do think Coinbase will be a leader. I think this is a great company and has a lot of potential down the road, and I will definitely be revisiting it in the future. So while making this video, I came across that there's no lockup period for the Coinbase direct listing and IPO, so it's probably going to be a pretty volatile IPO day. The insiders can sell the day they go public, and Brian Armstrong, the CEO, seems like a very solid CEO and very passionate CEO, has about 39.6 million Coinbase shares between his Class A and Class B holdings. I'm not sure if he's going to sell or not, but that's just something to be aware of. So that's pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to do an overview of Coinbase and the direct listing that should be coming sometime in April. Definitely let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Check out the links in the description to some free stocks on Webull, the free Discord server, as well as the Patreon if you wanted to sign up for that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe and have a good one.